much does Amazon take from its sellers? Is Amazon a scam? These are certainly the questions I had when I was first starting off, so let's dive into the breakdown of all of the Amazon fees. Also, I have my biggest piece of advice at the end of the video, so stick around, but let's go into the breakdown. When signing up for your seller account, there are two options that you can choose from. There's the individual selling account and the professional selling account. The individual selling account is $0, and I would highly recommend this if you are just starting off or if you don't have a product yet, or if you just want to get the process starting for your Amazon account and wanted to make sure you got approved. This would be the best option. The one charge that you do have to be aware about is the individual item fee, and that's 99 cents per item. So Amazon will charge you 99 cents per each item sold. Then there's the professional selling account, which is $39.99 per month. I would recommend signing up for the professional seller's account if you do plan or project that you'd be selling 40 plus units per day. And you can always upgrade from the individual selling plan to this one. So at any point you can do that. Most people do sign up for this account, and one bonus is that you get to take advantage of the perks for being fulfilled by Amazon. This leads me into another set of fees, and again, it's two options that you can choose from. So you can sign up to do seller fulfillment, or you can do fulfilled by Amazon, otherwise known as FBA. For seller fulfilled, you take care of everything. You are responsible for all the charges and any other fees that are associated with selling your product. This means you have to take care of all of the logistics, everything from fulfilling orders, shipping to customers. You have to make sure that you're taking care of return orders as well, all customer service questions and feedback. That is all on you. But on the flip side, you can sign up for FBA, and this is fulfilled by Amazon. They take care of everything I just listed above. And honestly, I would highly recommend doing this if you want to set up a business that's automated, that's worry-free, hassle-free, apart from all of the fees that you have to handle. But this is the best option, and again, most people do this. And this is what I do for my product veto cards. I chose FBA, and I would highly recommend it, honestly, especially if you're trying to scale and you want to be eligible for a lot of the Prime perks. Amazon Prime has over 100 million members, which means they're more likely to buy a product that is eligible for Prime for 2-day shipping. Plus, if you are FBA, there is a ranking boost, making you more visible to customers. And honestly, I mean, who wouldn't want that? Once you are set up and approved for your seller account, Amazon does charge a referral fee. A referral fee is charged for selling Amazon exclusive products. And Amazon brings customers to their site, so remember the 100 million Prime members alone. So for using their site, they do take a percentage of the sales you make, which is 15%. A little steep, right? So those are referral fees. I want to talk a bit about the weight handling fees. There are two Amazon product size tiers that I'm going to talk about. So there are standard size products and oversized products. So for standard size products, it usually ranges between $2 to $9 per unit. For oversized products, it is a little more. It's between the $3 to $9 range, and that is per unit. If you do have a product that's a little larger and you know what's going to sell and it makes sense for you, go for it. But just know that you will be paying a little more. And for anything else, I would recommend to try to keep it under a pound. My product is a little over a pound, so I am paying a little more for that. But if you want to reduce the cost, I would recommend under 1 pound. One hack I learned from other Amazon sellers is to use the Amazon fee calculator. And this is a good way if you want to see what others are selling their products for, or perhaps a competing product. You can check using the Amazon fee calculator. All you need is their ASIN. So you can see this on their product listing. It's about halfway down the page, and you'll be able to enter that information on the calculator page. You might have to guesstimate weight, product, and dimensions if you're unsure of that particular product, but it should pop up and it'll give you a good idea of what their costs are and maybe spark some idea of how you can lower yours. Okay, so far we have this list of fees, and once you have all of your product information and your listing is up, now it is time to send in units to the Amazon warehouse. But of course, Amazon does charge you to store your product in their warehouse. So there are two fees that you can incur. One is regular storage fees, and then there's also the long-term storage fees. Regular storage fees are about $2.25 per cubic foot, and that's if you're just sending a few months worth of inventory to their warehouse. Long-term storage fees apply if you have your items in their warehouses for more than 6 months. If you're not selling your items quick enough, these fees move up to $3.45 per cubic foot. Just keep tabs on your inventory, and if you're running low, the platform does let you know and they suggest when you should send in more inventory. So that is super helpful, but just keep tabs. Don't send in more than 2 to 3 months. Another interesting but annoying fee to be aware of is that the time of year is very important for storage. For the first 9 months of the year, so from January to September, the pricing for standard items is 69 cents per cubic foot. But from October to December, which is the holiday season for Amazon, that cost goes up to $2.40 per cubic foot, which is crazy. The holiday storage at their warehouses is much more valuable, so Amazon does charge more for that during that period. The last tidbit I have about storage fees is that there are occasional items that you have to remove from your inventory, which means that a customer sent back the product and Amazon does take care of that, but because they had to ship it to the customer originally, they do charge you for that shipping cost. So the cost is low, it's about $1 depending on the size of the product. It is important to keep track of any removable items that you have, that way it's not thrown out. You can have it shipped to you, and there is a shipping cost with that as well, but I have done that with Vino cards, and it's worth it to have it shipped to me versus them throwing it out. That way I could change the box if it's damaged, and I could send it to influencers or have it as a display item, whatever it is. I just don't want to lose that money on that product. So many fees so far, right? It is a lot to think about. So decide what's best for you, whether you want to do seller fulfillment or FBA. I again would recommend FBA. It's what I do, and I love the seamless automation of it. Even though there are a lot of costs, I try to factor it into what my profit can be and work with the margins. So it is a lot, but it depends on the kind of lifestyle that you're looking for when you are creating your business. This is the most important thing I want to say about all of these fees as well. So this is all I've listed about Amazon fees, but do not forget, please, 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 don't forget about all the costs that you have apart from Amazon. For example, you have to get your product sent to you. So if you're manufacturing your product overseas, there are costs associated with bringing that over to you, and then for you to send it out to Amazon. That's 2 shipping costs that you have to worry about even before it's in Amazon warehouses. So try to eliminate costs as best as you can. If you can have your manufacturer send your units directly to Amazon, that eliminates what you have to pay to send it out to Amazon. And my big piece of advice to you, if you don't know what you're paying on Amazon as far as fees, then you won't be able to figure out your profit margin. So make sure that you look into all of this, figure out everything, be diligent with the numbers, and make sure that you are determining and controlling all of that for you, and just do what's best for you and your business. I talk a lot about my product costs and all of the struggles from having it sent overseas to me here in the US, and I highlight it all here. Check it out. There's new videos every week, so I will see you next time.